Hey Michael, Coach Gilcrease here. First off, just wanted to thank you for coming out to camp. Had a good time working with you. Hope you was able to learn from us and apply some of the things that we taught you to the way you play the game. First thing I like to look at when looking at a swing, okay, I want to check out your foundation. Make sure we got a good base. Knees are bent, our feet are lined up. We got good width in between our feet here. Okay, so we're in a good athletic position before we start our swing. That's the most important thing, is that we put ourselves in the best position before we even start. Okay. Next thing I want to look at is I want to see how you load. Okay. So when we load, I want to make sure that as this front foot comes up and we put it back down, I want to make sure that our weight's not going forward. Okay. We're basically just going to pick that front foot up and put it back down. We want to make sure our weight's going back, staying back here on our back leg, and that our hands move this way, and that barrel doesn't wrap around our head. Okay. One thing I want to make sure is that our hands don't drop down here, because if so, when we go to attack that ball, the barrel is going to be coming up at the ball, causing us to lift the ball as opposed to driving through it. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to watch your load. Okay. As you notice, your hands start up here. See where my hands start? And then as we go to swing, as soon as that foot gets down, our hands are down here. Okay, so we've dropped our hands. That's going to cause our barrel to swing at an upward plane towards the ball. Alright, so the next thing I'll look at is your path you take to the ball. Okay, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in just 1 second. Okay, so there's two paths to the ball. Okay, wherever our bat is, we want to be short to it and long through it. Okay, since your hands are so low, you're not going to be able to stay on this plane right here that we want. So what's going to happen is your barrel is going to dip down and you're going to come attack the ball at an upward swing. So I'll show you right here what I'm talking about. See how your hands are above your barrel? The barrel's dipped down below, and you're coming up at the ball. Okay, that's something we want to try to get out of there. We want to be attacking down and through that ball. Okay. Now here's some really good things right here. Okay, we got a good L in our backside, good rotation on our foot, stiff front side, right palm down, your left palm's pointed up. Okay, we got our head back on line here. This right here, okay, this back leg I was talking about, the L, that's your power. Okay, so we hit for power, we hit, split gaps, whatever you want to call it. It all comes from firing our backside, riding our backside, and staying. We got to make sure we stay in this position through contact. Okay, so as you hit the ball, you push through the zone. You push through the zone really well right there, and you stay down in it. Now, as you notice how your foot's starting to collapse backwards. Okay, we want to make sure we're staying in that position we were in at contact throughout our swing. Okay, so now we're going to watch another swing. And one thing I want you to watch here is your head, okay? As your hands drop down, your head tilts with it. See how your head's tilted? We want to make sure we keep that head still the entire time. It's going to allow our eyes not to move. You want your eyes to be still, that way you can track the ball. If your eyes are moving, the ball is going to be moving more than it already is. Alright, so that's just a key point I want you to work on, is making sure that head stays still. And again, you notice how the swing is going up to the ball instead of straight through it. Okay, you make good contact there, but you can be more consistent with it every time if you keep your hands above the ball. All right, Michael, it's Coach Gilcrease again. Thanks again for coming to camp. Like I said earlier, really enjoyed it. This is going to be a video analysis. Take it and practice with it, and let's see if we can't make that swing that much better.